Hello farmers, welcome back to Selendra over at the sawmill, because this morning we're going to start by tearing down a wall. So a little birdie told me that the map object hider mod is actually out. It is on third-party websites, so if you're looking for it, I would just tell you to search Farming Simulator 22 map object hider, and you can find it on a couple of third-party websites. I will say that I saw a couple comments on those saying it doesn't work with the easy developer mod, and I've tried it out with both mods on. I haven't had an issue with it at all currently, so we're just going to go with it. So if you're wondering what the map object hider mod does, so this concrete wall that's been kind of in my way for moving the logs in and out, you can't go in construction mode and sell those as part of the map. So what you can do with the map object hider mod, if I bring up the helper mod in the upper left hand corner, if I get close up to an object, you can see where it says H hide, and it'll tell you what object you're trying to hide. And also left shift and H will show me the hidden objects I have on the map. So say I want to get rid of this wall, let's walk up to it. You can see I can hit H and it'll disappear. It'll ask me if I want it to disappear. Yes, just like that, and the wall is gone. If I come over here, make sure it's on the right object, poly surface, which it is. Yep, you can do that, and that wall's gone. Be careful of your objects like this, so you can see if I'm on something that you can actually sell that's yours. If I hit H, it'll sell the object. We don't want to do that, so we're just going to come over here and we're going to hide these walls. I want to hide a couple more than I really want to, because I can show you if you happen to make a mistake. Alright, so that's too many walls, right? So now we hit left shift and H, and it'll show me the hidden walls that that aren't there. And if you click on the certain ones, like, well, which one is it? The first one I deleted was over here, so it showed me on the map where it would be, and this one's there, so I just want to go ahead and restore that one. And I want to restore that one, and those walls are back, and now we got ourselves an opening to the back part of the sawmill. So now we have nice open space there. Like I said, I'm not having no issues with the easier developer mod and the map object hider mod on together currently. So we will go step by step on that. It's always one thing with mods, you never know if you have a conflict in mods until you know you have a conflict with mods. So we're going to take it from there. So what we're going to be doing today is getting back over to the other side of the map. I keep saying the other side of the map. I don't want to say way over on the other side. It's Selendra. It's a small map. On the other side, we're going to merge those fields together with our wood chipper and our subsoiler. So let's hop into the Fiat. I had to move the seed drill out to get our subsoiler out. So let's mosey on over. Yeah, and someone also did mention about the wood chipper that we were starting to store wood chips. And I can see I have 40 liters of wood chips in here. And another comment did say, well, yeah, but you can't get the wood chips out unless you have the chute. That is not true. I've shown that on East Violin, but maybe you're not watching that series. So, yeah, you don't really actually need the chute for $100,000 to get the wood chips out. You just got to be next to a trailer. And as long as the pipe is quote-unquote out on the wood chipper, they will empty into the trailer like it would if you had the chute. So save yourself $100,000 if you want to, but if you're going for full realism, then you probably would need the chute. So the trees out here, I thought about taking down with a chainsaw, and I think we're just going to go ahead with the wood chipper and just take them on down. Just going to make it a little bit easier. Oh, and I got rid of all the field stones in the fields that we currently have. I can show you a neat little trick with that as well. I just happened to see it. I'm like, yeah, how come I forgot about that? But it's something I don't usually use. Alright, I'm going to turn this on. Let me go ahead and I'm going to actually lift it up. And hopefully that'll take the whole tree. Alright, so it didn't take the whole tree. That's fine. That's fine. We'll get it all eventually. Don't know what I'm wood chipping here, but we're trying. That was the stump. Now we got the leaves off it. Little by little. We will get this tree. Put that down there. There we go. Now it took the whole tree. Perfect. And the other one we want to take down is this one right up here. Oh, that one was easy to take on down. I just didn't feel like cutting these down, trying to get the yarder set up in certain areas, or cut it up into small pieces to put it in the back of our trailer. Just figured it'd be easier just to do it like this and be done with it. So there we have that. So yeah, all the stones are gone in the fields. At least the fields that I selected. All right, now don't start plowing yet. We just need to plow the areas that we want to make back into a field. I got to hit Y to create field. Because we had some stones here. So I painted the ground. To get rid of the stones. There, we made that back into a field. That tree I'm going to leave there, because I may not actually farm that far on up. Alright, now it's going to go ahead and put the plow back down and cut across to here. And same thing here. And I don't think we're making these fields too big for the map. I know there was, I think there was one or two comments that said, by merging all these fields together, you're kind of I think one was like making it kind of like East Vineland, which, not quite. Those fields are extremely huge. But why wouldn't I merge all the fields together if I'm just going to put one crop in them? Instead of having multiple of the same, 4 fields with the same crop in when they're all next to one another. If you have the room, I think you would merge them. That's making my Fiat rock and roll. Next year we'll have sorghum all in this field here. And the field across the way, like we had oats this year, we're probably going to have oats again next year. And if it feels like the fields are too big, of course, we can always just come back in. Use a landscaping tool, paint back in some grass and some roads. And we'll be just fine. Right about there. And that's as far as I want to extend it right there. So I don't really know how far over we own. Hopefully we can do it like this. That's good. And it's true, I don't want to make the fields too big. So I think I was saying maybe just have 2 fields over here, but those might be too big. So maybe make 3 fields over here. Taking it one day at a time at this point on Selendra. But trying to make more fields so we can get some more cash, more product. Now, the parts that we're making into a field probably need lime, but I'm going to hold off on giving them lime for now. One, because we are short on the cash. And 2, I might want to just wait just another year, because then the fields that we're harvesting may need some lime as well. Oh no, now the Fiat's doing its thing again. Reload vehicle. It's kind of weird why the Fiat does that, where it just locks up and freezes. And it did it again right away. Yeah, I may have to find another... Oh, it reset my plow as well. Okay. Allow to create fields. But I may have to find a different tractor. And apparently get one that's not a manual, get one that's an automatic. And last but not least, merge these two together. We have one nice field over here. I feel like I'm not going as fast as we should be going. Especially downhill, we should be going a little bit faster than that with the subsoiler. Now this field is pretty much all set for next season, just like our other field. Although I could go ahead and fertilize the fields, then lease a mulcher, mulch the fields, and then next year we'll get a double stage of fertilization on it. But since I'm expanding the fields, there's going to be some areas I can't mulch, and I'll have to come back and double fertilizer. So I may skip mulching on this field, and I don't know if it's worth it to lease a mulcher just for one field for one season. So maybe just go another year on it, but eventually possibly get ourselves a mulcher to get the extra 2%, and also save me for the hassle of trying to fertilize when crops are in the field. Ooh, I should probably turn off limit to fields, because I don't want to accidentally bounce too hard in the Fiat and create a field somewhere. So if you're wondering how the money is going up slowly, we got our greenhouses on selling, and we actually have multiplied them by 3. Are they on level 3 or level 2? I forgot. They're on level 2 currently. And level 2 on 4 greenhouses pretty much helps us make money during the day and offset the payments we have at night. We'll go ahead and put the subsoiler away. There's that. And let's see, I got to find a place to park the wood chipper. I think I'm going to go park that over here for now. Now let's grab our drill. Put that back where it should be. Just got to be very careful with it to getting in here. It's a little snug. Or at least it was getting it back out, but it looks like I got plenty of room. Okay, maybe not as much room as I thought I had. Alright, we'll take care of that all a little bit later. Now, whoops, let's see, where was I going to put that? Yeah, I think I was going to put it right here. And you're like, put what? I finally found the pressure washer, if you want to call it that. Did some searching. I know somebody said something about Daggerwind uses ones or something, but I don't know what you're talking about. It could be the one I'm getting ready to put on down for all I know. Is it under tools? Yeah, right here. So there's pressure washers, and then I found like this little garden hose type of the thing. Seems about right, and I think we'll just go ahead and put it right there. And I can actually use this to wash vehicles and also apparently fill up containers. So if I do need water over here, we can go ahead and fill up the container with the garden hose. There, get our Fiat nice and clean while we got it on out. Now, that doesn't look too dirty. Our drill could use a little bit of a rinse. There's that. I don't think that needs a rinse. We'll quickly give our telehandler a rinse off. And our Deutz. How far can I go with this one? This one seems longer than most. Nah, it's about the same, I think. Alright, so since I got those over there parked like that, I think I'll park the Fiat over here. Oh no, she's stuck again. Some episodes I go without that even being an issue, and today, what's that, like the third time already that she locked up? Yeah, I do like the tractor. I just like the fact that I have to keep doing that. Today it's getting to be a little bit annoying, but other days not so much. So for the month of August, I think we are done. Let me just double check on a few things. Hide inactive here. Yeah, so the fabric, you know, cotton. We got plenty of cotton, and I brought the wool on over, so that's going. Our greenhouses should be fine for a while, and planks may not look like we have a lot, but this is not going through. It's going through like maybe 5,000 a day, somewhere around there. So I got plenty more for another day. And yeah, I went to go over there and remove the planks out of there so I can make some more. But it should be good for another day anyways. As for the animals, the sheep, they got plenty of grass. They're doing fine. The chickens, oh, their health is up to 100%. That's good. And they got plenty of feed for now. And they are making some eggs. And of course the horses, we are looking pretty good here for now. Yep, we are looking good there. Health 100%, cleanliness, fitness is 100%. They're probably worth as much as they're going to be worth, but we don't have the training facility to put them in there yet. So they're going to stay in there, and maybe we're going to let them have some offspring, but that's going to take like a couple of years before they have offspring. But it's better. Actually, how much are horses? I kind of forgot. Where is the trigger for the horses here? There we go. I don't want to say they're only $500, but buying 6 horses, actually buying 16, because that's what the pen can hold, that would be $8,000. So that can get kind of expensive. So if we can get them to have offspring and get free horses that way, that's even better. Yeah, so I think we're all set to sleep through the month. Since I'm checking on almost everything, after merging these fields, what does it look like here with everything on? So you can see where I made a field or recreated the field here, and in between it all needs lime. So yeah, maybe make just keep this field that big. Maybe add field number 30 in the future, and then make field number 31 in this grass field a field, and leave 32 alone, and actually have just 3 fields over here. And as for over here, we're just going to keep this 1 field for a while. But yeah, none of them need to be plowed that we own. So we're all good there. Oh, I did want to show you the field stone. So if you run into a situation like I do where you start a map and you turn field stone off, but you see field stone in the fields. Of course, now I'm trying to find a field for you, but I think I'll just have to show you by adding the stones in. So if you have the easy developer mod, you're going to need the mod for this to work. The first thing we have to do is you have to turn field stone on for this to work. So again, this is for in case you don't want, if you have field stone turned off and you got stones in the field, this is how you would have to get rid of it. So you have to have field stone on, and then you have to go to, where is it here? Now I got to find it myself. And here we go. So it's on fields and farmlands category, and right now we're standing in field number 12. I can hit the plus sign, and you can see now field stones are here. So this is the way you would find it if you want to get rid of them, of course. Then you're just going to come back in here, make sure you're standing in the field you want, and then hit the negative sign, and the stones disappear. So, and then of course after you get done, make sure you go into your settings and turn off the field stones again. And that's how you can get rid of field stones in a field if you have the easy developer mod. Alright, so with that all set, we're all set. Nothing much to do here in August, and I'm not sure there's going to be much to do in September either. But other than maybe take care of a few things. Let's go ahead and sleep until 8 o'clock. Wait, where's our money? We'll just say we're at $3,300. And we can hear the ding-ding sounds of money disappearing from our bank account. But now we're up to $4,412. So, yeah, we are making money, which is great. That's what we want to be doing. Of course, I could upgrade the greenhouses again. But how does that do? Since we doubled it. So it's not going through it too much. Now, another thing I could do, and I've talked about it, is I could actually turn on a lot of products and make a lot more money. But the more I turn on, the more I'm going to go through the water, the seed, and the fertilizer. So for now, we're just going to keep it as is. Let me just double check on all the animals here. All right, the sheep are doing fine, although we got 1,500 liters, so I need to bring that over to the spinnery. We got more chickens now. We're up to 100 chickens. So they'll start making some more eggs. And the horses, yeah, the value is going up and up and up, which is good. We just need them to get up to adulthood so they can start having some offspring, which is going to take a while. Let's grab the telehandler. I don't know why I'm also going to do this. I shouldn't even be doing it. What's for sale? Well, a Kubota. It's not going to work for us. Well, I mean, it's our size that we can get, but not really looking forward to needing that on the farm. Our grass fields still need another month to grow before we cut them, and this time we're going to make hay, I do believe, and store those on up. And I probably should check on the sawmill. I'm probably on the way back after we bring the wool pallets to the spinnery. I'll have to come over to the sawmill and start clearing out the spawn area. I didn't check on the sawmill to see if that stopped production at all. I think it's going to be still running. And I may actually swap out this telehandler I'm enjoying using it for sure. But one thing after doing on East Vineland, I realized that the gas-powered telehandlers do about 20 miles an hour, and this does half the speed. Can I grab both? I always say, can I grab both? And it's not quite wide enough to grab both. Or is it? Ooh, just barely. But I think I'm just going to do the same thing as I did last time. I'm going to get halfway there, and that one on the right is going to fall off. I wonder if November is the good time of year to sell eggs on this map like it is on East Vineland. We got a few more months before that happens, but should double check on that and see if honey is a good time to sell in February. I think I'm going to go, actually, before I get over to the sawmill, I think I'm going to go over and move that honey pallet because that's been there for a while and I haven't got a notification that there's no more room for honey. But they got to be making honey. All of our fabric pallets spawning in. So without doing anything, we can pretty much make about $1,000 to $1,200 a day with the production buildings going, paying our cowboy and cowgirl, whoever's doing it, training our horses. Never back into a pallet fork, that hurts. I don't know if this is a full pallet or not. Well, it says 100%. Since I got it on here, yep, another pallet is spawned. So I think what would have happened was I would have got the notification once that pallet there, if it was a full pallet, it couldn't spawn the full pallet and I would have gotten the warning then. Let me just double check when's the best time to sell the honey. 9:35. Yeah, so it's the same. It's that the honey is the same in February, and I'm guessing the eggs are going to be sold in November. Yep, November for 1404. All right, so for now we're just going to go ahead and put this right here, I suppose. And in case you're wondering, that little stall right here on our left-hand side, that is for some pigs, but not going to do pigs here. We're doing that on East Vineland. So if I were to buy that property there, which it seems kind of small. I thought for the shed, it'd be nice to park a few things there. But really, I kind of need a place for the combine to be parked. Combine's parked where it is right now is fine, but I would like to use that for more of straw and hay storage for the sheep and the horses. I got some hay stacked over there for the sheep as well, but that is kind of a small area. And when that sheep pasture gets full, they're going to go through that grass and hay a lot quicker. I kind of wish the spawn point for these pallets, I wish it was like double the size. If you're going to spawn that quick, that will make my life easier. I'm not going to bring it too far forward because then the pallet could spawn behind me. Actually, I don't really hear the sawmill running. Am I out of wood? Alright, since it's running, it just seems awfully quiet. Oh, I gotta get down here. Alright. Whoops, not that far down. Whoops. Not that far up either. Just want to make sure I get enough removed from the storage area that the sawmill keeps on running. How many do I got in storage? Yeah, another 6 planks at least. And if I am desperate for cash, I'll sell the planks, not the fabric. Because I'll take a bigger hit on the fabric selling it at the price it is than I would by selling the planks. And we're making planks at a higher rate than we are the fabric. Actually, you know what? My pallet forks need to be brought in a little bit because I have them spread wide to try to get 2 of the pallets of wool from the sheep at the same time. Alright, so I do have 4,000. Another thing I'm trying to do and get to, but the point I don't think I got enough cash, is to buy $7,000 for these tree saplings. I know I can get the cheaper one for, 20 pieces for 1,000, but I get more bang for my buck. Will I go through 240 trees? I don't know. I know I'll go through 20. So if I'm going to buy some, I'm going to just buy these tree saplings here. And I got to figure out, is it spruce, pine, and I don't think it's stone pine. I don't know if pine and spruce, which one's better. Well, it's funny, the pine, wow, it actually adds price depending on the trees you want. Ooh. So I actually need 10,000 for pine. I need 12,000 for spruce. So I'm going to guess spruce gives you more liters per tree than pine. Alright. Well, in the meantime, yeah, so I have to wait like 8 more days before I can afford that pallet, apparently. If I don't make any money in between now and then. Which we should, because we'll be selling eggs and the honey. And of course, we'll be got all that loads of silage and straw that we'll be selling in December and January. So the winter months, just like East Violent, I guess, are going to be good for us by making some cash. So I guess what I'll do is start clearing out some more logs. I was doing good with the pallet forks, now not so much. And I think next time when I move a lot of material with the trailer and the Fiat, we'll definitely be looking at getting a weight for the front of the Fiat to keep it on down. All right, so that's a good start there. Let me go over to here. And I guess it's a matter of which side I really work on. We'll go this way right here. So this tree right in front of us, that should be a stony pine, I do believe. No, that's just a pine. I thought that was a stony pine. Oh, hello, tree. Way up in the sky. Alright, we can take that on down. Yeah, I think the spruce trees are my best bet. I thought these were stony pines. Yeah, I think the spruce trees are what we want to be taking on or planting in the future. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this kind of prepped so we got enough wood for a sawmill for a month or so. Actually, we got another floating tree right here. Can I cut this one without... Oh, we can. I'm like, please fall. Now, the other one up here, I don't think, even with flight mode on, I can cut that when I'm flying. Yeah, when you're flying, you cannot use a chainsaw. But what I can do to get rid of this tree, delete objects on, and if I just hit delete, there it goes. Now that's different than hide objects. When you delete an object, you delete an object. It's gone. But we got rid of the floating tree. And in order to get rid of that stump up there, I'm obviously not going to get that with our tree devourer wood chipper. And this tree here will probably just disappear. Which it does. Will this tree disappear as well? This one might be big enough. Yeah, I do need to make the stumps a little bit higher so I can see them. Although that stump completely disappeared. Did I leave that? Delete objects on. Is that close enough? Yeah, delete stump. There we go. Alright, turn that back off so I don't accidentally delete something I don't want to. So I think what I'm going to do is, maybe between episodes, just take a little time and cut down a lot of these trees here. I will leave one tree up in the background so our yarder has somewhere attached to. I'll get them all dragged over to the center. And then we can easily drag them on over to the sawmill, and our sawmill will be good for a while. But I am now extremely happy with our greenhouses. Being able to keep up with our payments that we have to do overnight and slowly making some cash. As for putting down like solar panels on this map, I don't think that fits too much of the area. I'm trying to do what the area would be like, but then again, I'm not trying to do it 100%. I realize that. So I know some people are not going to be happy that I merged those fields together back there. Made them all one field, but I definitely don't want to put solar panels down everywhere. Unless I find, yeah, I forgot to keep checking about Alien Jim's wooden windmill. I think that might fit in here, and that can make us a little bit of a cash. Did I check for that? Is that on here? I think I checked before. Yeah, that's not on here. Generators, yeah, so that's not on here. Yeah, I haven't looked at the generators section on the mod hub for quite a while. But now with this wall moved here, it'll be easier to drag the logs in, to place them here, and then of course we can just put it into the sawmill. And we got to do that today because I don't have enough to run for another month. So Yep, I'll put the yarder like right about here. Get a lot of those trees cut, drag all the logs over here, and then we'll drag them over to the sawmill. And then we are done for the month of September. Nothing much really to do here because we've done it all. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Selendra. But until then, have a good one.